Yeah, hi guys. So I've decided to do a screencast recording concerning this whole quality score reporting update, or stating that it's only a reporting update and it doesn't affect your ad rank or your CPC in the back end. So this is basically a third-party tool that I use. Instead of running scripts on my accounts, I just rather use this website after linking accounts. But basically, it also tracks your quality score since inception of linking the account. You can see that the date range is from the 13th of July up until the 3rd of August. So you can see that the campaign quality score started with 9.5. Please note that once you link an account to this tool, it's only 24 hours later which quality score is actually then being shown. So basically, I started with 9.5. I went to 8.1. My highest has been 9.8 and the lowest has been 7.9, and currently it's 8.1. So since it started, it basically lost 1.4 points. Um, anyway, so if we move down and we look at the graph here at the bottom, we will notice that it clearly states, so let's say from July the 14th, where I had a quality score of 9.5, my average cost per click was 6.84. So the orange line is your average cost per click, and the blue line is your quality score for that same date. So if we move to the 29th, when the update was released, or it was said it's being rolled out, you can see that my quality score dropped to 7.91 and the average CPC to R6.90. So basically 12 cents more. Then since the 29th, if we move over to 3 or 4 days, so let's say by August 2, you will notice that the quality score has gone up to 9.3, average CPC is 6.55. So funny enough, 9.3 is a lower quality score. Then I started with 9.52, where the average CPC was R6.84, and now the average CPC on that day was R6.55 with a lower quality score. Even though obviously there's various factors that do apply, but if you just look at the stats like that, it's actually interesting, because starting with a higher quality score, my average CPC was higher, and now I've got a lower quality score, and my average CPC is lower, which should be the other way around. Now, I've gone into the top movers report and specifically looking at the AdWords, which just means the quality score per ad group level, or ad group that has moved the most up or down. And okay, so if we take the third ad group from the top, so it was from 9 to 6. Let's go into it. Now, this is very interesting. So it started on a quality score of 9. Please note that the date range is still the same. So it's the 13th of July until the 3rd of August. So it's dropped with 3 points. Was 9, it went to 6. Highest was 9, lowest is 6. Okay. Now, from where we started, and this is also important, all my ad groups only have one keyword. So I don't have more than one keyword per ad group. So just in case you were wondering that, yeah, but there's other keywords in the ad group influencing it, etc., this is not the case. So, and as you can see, keywords with impressions 1. So I only have one keyword per ad group. So here you will see that on July the 14th, okay, the quality score was 9 and the average CPC for this keyword was R2.94. And whilst the quality score is 9, there was a time when the average CPC was R7.69. Now we go to where the quality score has dropped, the 29th. It dropped to 6, and the average CPC was R4.77. So quality score 9 in the beginning was almost R3. So obviously now it's almost R5. But then if we also go to the 22nd on a quality score of 9, the average CPC was 7.88. If we go to the 17th, it was almost R8. If we go to the 18th, it was also almost R7. And now on a quality score of 6, the average CPC is almost R5. If we go to the last date, obviously the 3rd of August, the quality score is 6 and the average CPC is 5.29. So I'm just pointing out that this is very interesting. My max CPC for this keyword has never been changed. And all I'm trying to say is, even if I just look at this, I don't see, in actual fact, the longer the ad group has been running, regardless of what the quality score was, everything's staying exactly the same. The average CPC where it was maybe right in the beginning, it was almost R3, and it spiked to almost, I would say, almost constant of R7. It went down on the 27th to almost R5. On the 29th of the update, it was under R5, and currently it's R5.29. And we'll just look at this ad group keywords stat for today as well, just to show you that I only have one keyword in there. If you click on keywords, as you can see, I only have one keyword. Okay. Now, I'm in the account, and if I look at that same keyword, you will see that my max CPC is basically R8, and it's always been R8. And the quality score currently is 6 out of 10. If we look at the bubble, everything's on average. Estimated top page bid is R6. There were 2 clicks today, or what's aggregated into the reporting site so far. Only 11 impressions, 18.18% click-through rate, and then of course the average CPC of R6.72, which in actual fact is then cheaper than the average taken overall on the keyword when the quality score was R9. So I'm not stating anything. I'm just saying, if you look at all this, how the average CPC has gone from much more to a lot less, where the quality score started out at 9 and now it's 6. It's very interesting. And there's been more than enough. Let's just see how many impressions there have been. So since the update, which was the 29th, well, there you go. There's only been 30 impressions. So hence what I'm saying. It might be now, but the reporting has not updated the true quality score yet. But either way, before the quality score update was there, or if we just look at that again. So if we go back here, all I'm saying is, it's interesting. I'm not making any statements. I'm just saying this is interesting. Because before the update on the 29th, so when quality score reporting and everything was as it always was, my average CPC was higher than what it currently is. And it might be because the keyword has only had 30 impressions since the update, that it's still showing a quality score of 6 out of 10. But either way, if you actually look at it, when the quality score was reporting, your average was almost R7 or R8 compared to where it's now only R6. So it was actually more before the update. So either way, all I'm saying is, overall, from what I'm seeing, and I've looked at many different accounts, it's not really making such a big difference to me. In actual fact, in some cases, regardless whether the quality score has dropped, I've seen that the average CPC is still dropping as well, has also dropped compared to when it started out, when it was showing a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. So that's just interesting.